It's in New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup as we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the second-ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Rebels offense comes on the field first today. Not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys who are the focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
They'll run it here. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
2nd down play coming up. Quarterback keeps the football. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down.
We think about option plays, especially quarterback when he keeps the ball. A lot of times, it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Second down after that previous play. Throwing off play action. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Well, they told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football. And here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
And the Rebels are going to keep this drive rolling. First down. They're going to throw the football. Quick completion to the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the 1st down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
And the Rebels will send the punt team onto the field. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So Georgia's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can. Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw, and that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years, guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Stockton. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete and brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab behind the line, it's Frazier. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That's reeled in. It's Bell. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it again. Short pass finds the tight end. Touchdown, Dogs. He broke away and they couldn't catch him. So they find the reliable tight end. He makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, you got a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
They're set now to try the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open the score. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Diggs. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
But it's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fist. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Wants to throw it. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
throw for it on 3rd and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Diggs. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
On 1st and 10 here, we're going to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Wallace. Makes it 2nd and short. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for their nice game.
That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a 1st down.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a 1st down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Quarterback still with the football. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Now give the defense a lot of credit there. They were ready for this option play. Good awareness and containment to be able to force them into this upcoming 3rd down situation.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Down the middle. It's Lee. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Boy, a great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
The Rebels will line up here on 1st down and goal. Looking to throw here. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Try here for the extra point. And he knocks it right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to create better field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. A deep shot to the right. It's dropped. It would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
The Dogs will bring their punt team onto the field. And the offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. And he's got it at the 15. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. It reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Here's the second down play. They're going to run it here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on third and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Picks up the first, looking for more. You make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Rebels pick up enough for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Lee. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Well, sometimes as a quarterback, you just never know, right? I mean, here's a short throw, and give credit to this wide receiver, not just making the catch, but look at the production after the catch. That's what separates the good receivers from the great ones.
And the Rebels begin a new series here, 1st and 10. In the red area, it's Lacey. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of 1.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for 6. Nearly intercepted in the end zone. Couldn't quite hang on. Does set up 4th down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. And the field goal is good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. He's past the marker and still going. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. And Kirk gets Ole Miss on top. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Caught in the backfield. It's Frazier. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. To throw, it's Stockton. Throws to the tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback's safety blanket.
Georgia now operating in the red zone. Takes the handoff. It's Frazier. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
But great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception in this football game.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Looking to throw it on first down. That's caught. It's Wallace. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? He's looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Lee. Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And looking to throw now on first down. It's a wide receiver screen. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it second and medium. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from a 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
The Rebels looking to keep this drive rolling. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Important second down play coming up. Looking to chuck it again. Tries the right with a quick throw. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
And the Rebels will line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's going to pull it down and run. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
And the Rebels are in the red zone now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught quickly. Touchdown, Rebels. That's how you finish a play.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it, and they come up with that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The PAT puts them up 3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection, the pitch and catch. Oh, and he fumbles. Oh, fortunate to make the recovery himself.
Well, the ball's on the ground, and somehow the running back...
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Ball handed off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. First down, looking to throw the ball. A short completion to the tight end. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Grab near the sticks. It's Bell. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down. The Dogs will try to keep this drive moving. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Branch. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
I understand the offense going to the quick slant, especially when you have a receiver that can do some damage after the catch. Pretty good job here by this defense not allowing that to happen.
That completion makes it second and medium. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Running out of time in the pocket. Caught near the sticks. It's Bell. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
It's a great play for the offense, but let's give all the credit to the offensive line for that play. The quarterback makes the throw, but he couldn't have done it without the time that they provided.
And the Bulldogs line it up with first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Offense facing second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Third down and goal for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. He escapes the pocket. Now he's stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Georgia.
I think the drop back here really fools this defense at the goal line. Good call by the offensive coordinator to give the quarterback options. You can see the defense kind of on their heels, so the quarterback decided to take off, and he was just too quick to get to the goal line.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. The lead is now 4, 21-17. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. On first down, it's play action. That's caught. It's Wallace. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's a quick grab. The Rebels pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. A new set of downs after that completion. Pulls it in. It's Lee. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking for a man. Grab down the middle. It's right. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And the Rebels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. I'm the offensive coordinator. I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the Rebels are moving quickly down the field.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And here's the handoff. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Now it's 2nd down here. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Alexander. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
Receiver makes the catch. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
Well, it's 3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a first down and a big gain.
He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. He did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. But we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first-and-goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no. They're not backing down. They get penetration and come up with a tackle for a loss.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his third touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
They'll set up for the point after. PAT puts them up 3. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So it's first down, but they just kneel down before halftime here. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
The Rebels will kick it off to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. Grab down the middle. It's Bell. They finally grabbed the senior, but not before he leads the defense on a chase.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
And one big play has moved the ball across midfield. 1st and 10 in enemy territory. Looking for the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down play coming up. Dropping back. It's Stockton. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the second down incompletion. They'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Grab behind the line. It's Branch. Drop for a loss after the catch on 3rd down. Sets up a 4th down now.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. But, man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. And that one's straight down the middle. And the game is now tied.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31.
You talk about a memorable game for a wide receiver. This guy continues to show why he's one of the best in the country. Already 3 touchdowns on the day, and now just tacking on more yardage and a 1st down.
1st down and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Wallace. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. High completion makes it 2nd and medium. They'll try the ground game here. Has the 1st down and more. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And the Rebels line up on 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
2nd down after that previous play. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
What a job by this defense. Completely sniffed out the draw play here. I think they saw it from the time the huddle broke. Absolutely stuffed that play for no gain.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking for his back. Caught near the sticks. It's Lacey. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Scooped up in the defense. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I'd love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
Back to pass. It's Stockton. And the pass is complete to the tight end. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
So often we get caught up in the quarterback and the wide receivers and the skill in this game. This is another example of a nice job by the offensive line, giving the quarterback ample amount of time to be able to evaluate the defense and make a good throw. Good job up front by the big guys.
First down, looking to throw the football. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. It's a second and goal play for the offense. And the quarterback dropping back. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs! And that will give them the lead now.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
And now the try here for the extra point. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Diggs. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. He moved it well last time. Got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. Pulls it in. It's Lee. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Second down play coming up for this offense. The shotgun running play call. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. Try and muscle for the first down. And the Rebels are going to keep this drive moving.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
The Rebels with 1st and 10 here. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure to allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
And the Rebels keep the football on the move. Quick pass, the catch is made.
Man, I love these big receivers. This time he's able to use his big frame to almost box out the defender on that slant route. If you've got good timing, and this is hard to stop.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Lee. Falls on himself to avoid disaster. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Play action here on first down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Wide open downfield. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. And that completion puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble now. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And the Rebels looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Great cut. They whiff on him. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. Extra point try coming now. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Off the play fake on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Frazier. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
This is not how you draw it up as an offense coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
So second and 10 here as they try to stay out of third and long here in this tie game in the third quarter. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, it's Stockton. With the catch, it's Bell. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball for 31.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
The completion makes it 2nd and short. Breaks into open space. Tackle made after a big gain. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Heck of a ride through a very competitive first 3 quarters as we check out some of the stats here. Let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but not before gaining 1st down yardage, so the 22.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. He's got it with room to run. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
And it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here and maybe hold them to 3 points.
After this long drive, you'd hate to settle for a field goal. Can they find the end zone? 3rd and goal, looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Chris, remember in college football, it's just 1 foot down to be able to count for a touchdown. Does a great job towards the back line there. Doesn't go out of bounds. Goes up into the air and gets that 1 foot down. That's good. That's a score.
Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Takes the handoff. It's Lacey. That tests the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today. offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Lee. They bring him down after a short gain there. Important third down play coming up. He'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
The Rebels will bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. He's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Quick throw over the middle. Nice grab. It's Bell. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
But his defense cannot find any way to slow this guy down. He's been making plays like this all game long, over 100 yards receiving on the day now.
1st and 10 play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Receiver in motion now. Play fake, looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. Showing a bunch formation now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
But he just felt that one coming. 3rd down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
The Bulldogs will line up to kick it away. When he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. And he drives the punt deep. He's going to try to return the punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? An inside give now from the shotgun. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Here's the 2nd down play. And now they run the draw play. Runs right over the defender. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it incorrectly.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. It's a quarterback keeper. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, that was going nowhere. The defense had that option scouted up perfectly on 3rd down. What a big-time play. What will they do here now on 4th?
And the Rebels will have to kick this away. He'll field the punt. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. The tight end has got it.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Third down coming up after that running play. He keeps it himself. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He has 1st down yardage at the 46.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line, the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
The Dogs churn out another 1st down. On 1st down, it's play action. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be 1st down yardage. The offense has done well to choose some clock here. Now they'll come up on 2nd down. Motion now from the tight end. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Quick call here by the offense to be able to pick up this 1st down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They finally tackle him all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Georgia has moved into the red zone. Working clock with the ground game. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The first real speed bump of this impressive run. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Frazier. Who's going to lose yardage here? The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds. Important play right here. Close game, 4th quarter, 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's caught. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Goes to his right side there for the completion. We get him down quickly, not much of a gain in that completion.
At this point in the game, Chris, these guys have got to get the ball thrown downfield. You're down by a couple possessions. The clock is becoming your enemy. You need vertical shots downfield. These short gains are not going to help you.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Back in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Wallace. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down. And the Rebels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Back to throw again. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's right. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with a 1st down. Looking to throw it on 1st down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The Rebels are going to cash in here in the red zone. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. And the senior calls his own number. Keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
1st down here for this offense. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
And sack sets up 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. Caught over the middle. It's Diggs. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down marker. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on 3rd down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the 1st down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Chris, I mean, this game is essentially over, and these guys are still fighting and trying to get the ball in the end zone, and they do. Those are the kind of things that coaches pay attention to, and really you start to learn about who are your fighters, who are your foxhole guys. We're learning that about this team today.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Well, they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration.